Picture this. In the brief moment we begin, you'll engage in a mental scavenger hunt within your living space, honing in on every brown item you can spot: your shoes, the edge of a book, a quaint wooden coaster. Ready? Set a timer and start the search now. 20 seconds, let's go. As you scan your surroundings for anything draped in shades of earthy brown, your focus narrows and intensifies. Pause, timer's up. But let's shift gears. Recall anything green? I'll wager that green was invisible to your brown-tinted mission. Why? Because we zero in on what we hold as important, and in that instance, green wasn't on your radar. An encounter I've adapted from the legendary motivator, Tony Robbins. Welcome, gentlemen, I'm Max Sterling, your guide on this journey through personal development, wellness, and embracing a life that pulsates with strength and generous spirit. Today, we delve into the power of thoughts and how they sculpt our destinies. If you've been part of my previous venture, the Hawaiian blueprinting revelation, consider this the sequel that draws you even closer to curating your mental landscape. It's been revealed, although it boggles my mind, how that we entertain an astronomical number of thoughts daily, some 60,000. Reflect on that. More intriguing is the composition of these thoughts, overwhelmingly repetitive and largely negative. It's time to break free and rewire. Our brains are habit-forming machines. Our inner world molds our outer reality, and that's where the reticular activating system, or ROS, enters the fray. The ROS is akin to an internet search history, relentlessly spotlighting what it perceives as significant based on our cues. It's relentlessly unpartisan. Feed it positivity, and it'll return optimism. Saturate it with negativism, and it'll reflect just that. This demonstrates why steering the ship of our mind is non-negotiable. A personal anecdote to paint this clearer. I've been fixated on acquiring a Jeep Wrangler, the classic 90s model, rugged and raw, definitely not the polished versions we see today. My radar for spotting these vehicles is acute. Jeeps now seem ubiquitous on my daily paths, not because there's a sudden boom in their numbers, but due to my ROS tagging them as must notice. It's time for an actionable directive, something fresh for you. Emphasize where focus goes. Energy flows, a mantra we treasure. Every blink of an eye offers us a crossroad. Create or destroy, spawn positivity or wallow in the negative. As for me, it's about aspiration, about zeroing in on desires over deterrence. Right, buddy? That's my cat, an expert in the simple life. He's probably pondering whether to nap in the sunbeam or on the cozy couch cushion. So here's your assignment: not a day long, not a sunrise to sunset, but a mere 2 hours from this moment. In these 120 minutes, I challenge you to hammer positive affirmations into your being. For every shadow of a negative thought, counterbalance with an affirmation, a remembrance of what gleams brightly in your galaxies. Nudge your ROS towards seeking the jewels you yearn for, not the pebbles you fear tripping over. If today's insights resonate and guide you towards a more controlled and fruitful existence, feel free to express your gratitude through a modest contribution. The link awaits in the description. Don't forget to fortify your resolve by subscribing, hitting the like button, and smashing the notification bell. This trifecta isn't just a gesture. It's a pact to transformative enlightenment. Now, with my voice fading out, ask yourself, what strategies from our time together are you poised to implement in your life starting this very moment? Max Sterling, signing off. Go forth with vigor and shape the life you envision. Greetings, ambitious high achievers and future trailblazers. Welcome to another empowering dive into knowledge that can revolutionize the way you approach success and personal growth. Today we're cutting right to the chase, unveiling the distilled wisdom of more than 150 books. That's right, we're condensing the grand ideas from leaders, moguls, and visionaries into an enriching brew of insights. So, sit tight, because this is where theory meets action. Your roadmap to living a life designed entirely on your terms is about to unfold. At the forefront of success stories is the tale of Derek Sivers, a man who transformed his passion project, CD Baby, into a multi-million-dollar empire. The golden nugget of wisdom from Sivers is disarmingly simple yet profound. He quips that if knowledge alone were enough, we'd all be billionaires with perfect abs. It's not about accumulating information, it's about earnestly applying it. He shares the allegory of the donkey, caught between hunger and thirst, paralyzed by indecision, eventually meeting an untimely end. His message couldn't be clearer: indecision is paralyzing. Embrace the power of action and realize that life is not a set of binary choices. You can, in fact, have it all if you plan and proceed with purpose. Next, Stephen Covey proposes a morbid, yet strikingly powerful mental experiment with his funeral exercise. Imagine your own funeral. What would your family, friends, colleagues, and community members say about you? The emphasis here is to enact the values you hope to be remembered by, starting this instant. If you aspire to be remembered as a great parent, partner, or professional, your actions must reflect those aspirations daily. It's about intentionally shaping the legacy you want to leave behind. Turning our attention to day-to-day decisions, Gary Vaynerchuk's advice to focus on the micro over the macro is a game-changer. We often get bogged down pondering our distant future, neglecting the impact of our immediate choices. Your daily habits, the way you spend your moments, these are the snapshots that will ultimately develop the panorama of your life. Aim to optimize every second, ensuring that when the macro finally arrives, it's but a beautiful consequence of meticulously crafted micro moments. Diving into the dynamics of connection and attraction, we explore the concept of polarity. This philosophy teaches us that just as magnets have opposing forces, so too do people have masculine and feminine energies. Understanding, embracing, and balancing these inherent energies within ourselves and in our relationships can significantly magnify our personal and interpersonal growth. It's a dance of synergy, where learning from our partners can illuminate pathways to greater self-awareness and harmony. From the realm of the inner mind, we move to physical endurance with the profile of Wim Hof, better known as the Iceman. He defies what many believe to be humanly possible, conquering frigid temperatures with his exceptional breathing techniques. His philosophy isn't just about enduring the cold, it's a testament to the power of the mind over the body. His methodology is more than a party trick, it's a comprehensive path to accessing untapped areas of the brain for tranquility and focus. If you begin to master Hof's techniques, you could very well find yourself empowered to face life's challenges with a previously unreachable level of calm and resilience. Be sure to pause here, my friends, because we've just crossed the halfway point in our deep dive. If you're getting value from these distilled insights, don't hesitate to show your support. Consider subscribing and turning on notifications to stay on the front line of transformative knowledge, real-time. Commit to becoming a regular in our intellectual powerhouse, and watch as we churn out tools and strategies that could dramatically redefine your trajectory. Now, let's regroup and gear up to continue our journey with the concept of an epiphany bridge introduced by Brendan Burchard. Your personal story, the pivotal moments that shaped you, they're the rivets that connect you to the world. Narratives are not just stories, they are profound bonds that define your essence and mission. Reflect on your defining moments, your trials and triumphs, then share them. It's through these authentic tales that your true expertise shines forth, insisting on a deeper, more human connection with your audience. The narrative seamlessly transitions into the strategies of building wealth and accelerating success. Stories like that of entrepreneurial moguls who opt for intelligent automation over brute force are a testament to working smarter, not harder. Slow lane drudgery, the archaic slog of saving pennies over a lifetime, is no match for the fast lane mindset where strategic investments, entrepreneurial systems, and passive income streams do the heavy lifting for you. Speaking of investments, let's pivot to the life-changing anecdote of a UPS worker transformed into a multi-millionaire through a disciplined wealth tax. A compelling illustration that wealth is not the province of the already rich but can be the destiny of anyone who embraces discipline, patience, and consistent investment into their future. Our pursuit of abundance must factor in the various paths life can take. Robert Kiyosaki's renowned EBSI quadrant serves as a compass for navigating through life's financial terrains, be it as an employee, a business owner, self-employed, or an investor. The underlying principle is to align your efforts with the business and investor quadrants wherever possible, leveraging assets and the power of compounding to catapult your wealth into realms of affluence. Finally, let's leave you with a thought-provoking notion from The 4-Hour Workweek, where a simple fisherman living a content life is presented with a rather complicated path to wealth, only to realize he's already living the dream he would have sought after years of pursuing riches. This vignette underscores an essential truth. Often, the freedom and fulfillment we tirelessly chase are already within our grasp. Recognizing and appreciating it can be our greatest achievement. As we wrap up, remember that the tools for transformation are at your fingertips. If this video has enriched you in some way, feel free to give back, a gesture proportional to the value you've received. Explore the resources linked in the description for a deeper dive into these concepts. I pose this final question to you, wise thinkers. Which of these life-changing actions will you implement, starting today, to forge a future you can be proud of? Don't just ponder act. Until next time, refuse to settle for mediocrity, and keep on living a life that's authentically and unapologetically yours. See you on the other side of success.